Good morning, y'all. Welcome, welcome. So I asked, what do you guys want to talk about in the next video? And I think this actual subject, level up, old level up advice versus what I feel is important now. That was a very good selection. So thank you for whoever suggested that. As y'all get in here, y'all click that like button. Y'all click the like button as you get in. Appreciate you. So we're going to be talking about some of the old level up things that I used to discuss on this channel. If I still feel that they're necessary or not. I feel that some things are still necessary depending on your level, as always. Depending on what you're wanting out of the situation, everything is going to vary. So it doesn't matter. Is wherever you are on your level up journey, use what you need to use when it is necessary. So, for example, if you feel like in your situation, some of the old level up advice that I give is not needed anymore, then use what is. So, for example, I think I said that it's okay to date if the person that you're dating, or it's okay to cheat if the person that you're cheating with is able to do the same things that whoever's with you can do plus more. And I don't recommend dating or cheating with losers who can't, and I still feel that way. If you can't somehow make enough money, or you're not on that same level or higher financially or whatever, then whoever you're with, it makes no sense. Why are you going backwards? Okay. I still feel that today. I don't believe in cheating or downgrading whatsoever as far as anything is concerned. So I know a lot of men do that. That's why they have the issues that they have. But women should always be upgrading on whatever it is that they feel like they need or look for or financially would be happy with. Always upgrade and never downgrade. If you're downgrading, I don't know what you're doing. Okay. If it's an ex and and they have money, and you don't feel like you need to revisit that situation, then don't revisit it. If you feel like your need at the moment is only the money, then don't revisit it emotionally. Perhaps you can revisit it financially as a friend, but never emotionally, and don't take it to that next level. So it's fine. Whatever it is you need to look back on and go get it and be done. Okay. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here as sort of a way to show you different experiences that other people have had, or that tell you about the experiences that I've had and what I've read on my channel about some of the experiences you guys have had. And so what I know is there's not a straight answer for everyone. Do what you need to do when you need to do it. And that is something that I will always say. Always do what you need to do when you need to do it. There is no right or wrong answer. Do you have money in your pocket? Are you happy with the relationship that you're in? Or do you have a side dude? Are you able to get through your day and be happy and have what you want and buy what you want? Then great. You're living a life. Okay? There is no correct order to have anything. If that's what you want, that's what you want. If you want a more traditional way of doing things, then you need to have a traditional approach. Okay. So make sure you understand that everything I said back then is still probably true today, except I'm going to be more open-minded when it comes to what is needed and what is not needed at the time. And I am not going to sit back and take everything as 100% fact. I'm going to apply it where it needs to be applied and not apply it where it doesn't need to be applied. So a lot of people say, well, I said, don't go back to your ex. Yeah, but don't go back to him doesn't mean you're in a relationship with him. Don't remarry him. Don't get back into the same exact situation. If you're going to go back to an ex, get what you want and be out. Okay. Or If they've totally changed, and I've said this in many videos, if they've totally changed and they're willing to do whatever it is that you want them to do, and you feel like you want to give them a chance, that's fine. As long as their money is good, they can get a chance. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. I've always said that, and I always mean if they money good, they can get another chance because you're not going to be wasting your time. If they going, you know, it's going to be compensated. You can't waste time that's compensated. Okay, especially if you're not doing anything. So I always feel that, you know, if you go back to an ex, make sure it's for your money, and that's it. All right. And if you feel like you can be friends with them, fine. Let them be friends with you, and move on. Still, it doesn't matter. Like it's what you believe. Like for me, I never got so attached to my exes that I could never be friends with them. And if I did become friends with them, um, you know, I know how to allow boundaries to be made. So I don't care. Me, I could care less. I don't care. Like no ex can lure me back in unless it's with some cash or some benefits. You know what I'm saying? And still, no ring. It doesn't matter. Y'all have to be mentally able to understand why I say don't go backwards unless there's something there that can benefit you. Like MJ moonwalked across the stage backwards and got everything he needed in one fell swoop. So make sure you're doing it for the correct reason. And a lot of times, some people don't even consider someone they dated for a short period of time an ex. A lot of people don't consider you an ex unless you've had a really exclusive relationship. So, what a lot of you guys are calling exes may not even be an ex. It just may be someone you dated. Okay? So, y'all have to remember that. Thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You look different. I look beautiful. Oh, sprinkle, sprinkle. I appreciate that. Okay, so another thing that I used to say was, what is another thing that I used to say that you feel like I should talk about? Y'all tell me in the comments because I pretty much say the same thing and I stand by it. So I don't know what would be different. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. When is the right time to ask for money? I always say this: when you know you can get it. I don't know how to say it no more better. When you know the answer is yes. When you know the man ain't gonna say no to risk losing you, that's when the right time. If you don't know when the right time is, it ain't the right time. If you feel like I know he ain't going nowhere, I know he gonna give me whatever I want, then that's the right time. If he's talking to you and you're rushing, the getting of the money, and you don't feel it yet, then just wait. You don't give it up. If when he starts asking for some, of course, then ask for whatever you need, but only if you know you're gonna get it. And whenever I tell you guys these things, it's kind of like I have to really paint a picture because a lot of women don't use common sense when it is time to get that money. And so they wind up looking foolish. So you got to use common sense. You got to know what types of things men respond to in order to give you money. You got to know how to make up stories and make men want to give to you. And but like I said, if you already know that they're going to give it to you, just go ahead and tell them what you need. If not, then you need to make up a good old story and work on, how you're going to get them to feel sorry enough for you to rescue you out of your quote unquote situation. That's it. If you like the damsel in distress, if you're unable to perform damsel in distress, which means you present a problem that's financial and see how long it takes for them to respond to it as far as solving it for you. If they don't respond to it or want to solve it for you, move on. They don't want to. Okay? They don't want to. And they would rather you stay in distress and not depend on them than for you to than for them to help you out. That way you already know they're not about anything, so quickly move on. Period. If you got to figure out when you're going to ask for money and they promising stuff they're never going to do and give it, then move on. You're wasting your time. And I feel that today. So make sure you're not sitting there too long and listening to promises. Just get your money and go present the situation. If they're not trying to help, then who else trying to help? That's it, basically. It's not that hard. What are my current views on balancing personal success and love life? If they love you, they're gonna let you do what you want. Period. You know what I'm saying? There as far as balance, that looks different for everyone. So whatever you feel is your balance is your balance. Um, what are your current views on weight loss? If it's lost, it's lost. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's my current view. When it's lost, it's lost. When it's gained, it's gained. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How to keep a conversation going with a man after the dating, please. If he's not keeping up the conversation with you, then no use. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Then don't bother. Correct. Men trying to put their tracker on phone for me to be with him, is that wrong? Is he paying that phone bill too? Girl, I guess everybody in your phone need to be girl names. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And you need to leave one of your phones at home and transfer that number. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Where is that dress from? The store. Actually, this is not a dress. This is 2 pieces. And it is I got this a long time ago. I don't remember. I probably say it on one of my older videos because this is like at least 3 or 4 years old. I probably got it some boutique or something at online. Do you paint your nails? I had these done, but some of them are chipped. Do you still have the same thoughts about cohabitation? I have many thoughts on cohabitation. Which one in particular? How do you ask for money in a way that doesn't involve crisis? Mention stuff that you want or always wanted or are working on getting. Do I feel nervous about wearing all white? Yes, because I do a lot of things and I don't like spilling stuff on clothes. Okay. Yeah, I don't like wearing white because it gets dirty. NFL player followed you and seems nice. How can I intrigue him to reach out? Don't want to seem groupie-ish. He signed a 3-year, $2 million contract. Girl, if he liked you, he like you. He'll reach out to you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't reach out. Just keep posting whatever you think the reason he followed you was. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay? Lure him in. But don't go overboard. You know what I'm saying? Don't look like you're trying too hard. Just post normally as you have been posting, but just do it on a level that you feel may be intriguing to everyone, not just him. Because remember, he followed you before you even knew about him. So continue just to be who you are. And if he wants you, he gonna reach out. Believe. He may follow a lot of women, but if you don't go all acting goofy and stuff, he might wonder why. He might reach out to you. Okay? Why would you move to another place of your city has too much sugar babies? No, because I don't compete with other women. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm staying right where I am and I'm gonna get right what I want. I don't believe in competition. I'm too special, baby. Hey, Shira, you out here getting a bag and briefcase. Can you and your beautiful subs give you a big old hug? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Uh-oh, Percy said give him a hug, y'all. Appreciate that. What key things that should be in a prenup, like money for cheating? Girl, I'm it don't matter because I'm gonna be intoxicated if I ever sign one, so it won't even matter. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's whatever you want in there. Do you feel like it's okay to live with a man before marriage? Sure, why not? I'm American. We believe in all sins. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all talking to American. Remember that. We don't care. We do what we want. I'm not religious and I'm an American, so you already know. I'm gonna say, yeah, shack up, baby. As long as that rent being paid or you ain't got to pay no bills, you could save your money. It's a win-win. If you want to. If you want to continue to live apart, great. If you don't, live together. It's all up to you. Like, I don't believe in other people's version of whatever their truth is. Whatever your truth is, then do that. As long as you're getting what you want out of the situation. You say he won't marry you if you move in with him. I didn't say cook and clean. I said you can live there rent free. I didn't say be his maid and his slave. Okay. Y'all see when y'all say move in, y'all think it means maid and slave automatically. No, move in and get catered to. Okay. It's your house, you cook. I don't know how to work your washer machine. It's the same thing. You're not gonna turn into no wife. You're just gonna be a live-in girlfriend. Y'all see when that's what I'm saying. Y'all automatically jump to being a slave for someone. I'm not gonna do that. Are you crazy? You invited me. I'm the guest. Y'all think moving in means being somebody's fake wife. No. It means living rent free, saving your money, and getting catered to. So I don't know what y'all's definition of living together is, but that was mine. Okay. Make sure you know the difference because I did. Just because I live here don't mean I work here. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right, simply sprinkle, sprinkle. How to turn 50-50 cohabitation baby daddy situation into marriage. Stop paying 50-50 and tell him if you're going to live with a grown man, then he needs to pay all the bills or he going on child support. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Either that or get married. Give him that ultimatum. I'm sure he would rather get married and pay all them bills than be slapped on child support and have to pay full rent somewhere anyway. It makes sense to me. What are my views on having friends with different mindsets? As long as they're not competing with you and they're in a totally different mindset that has nothing to do with whatever you're doing and they don't care, then it's fine. But if they're constantly comparing themselves to you, trying to teach you and one up you or trying to persuade you into a certain way, it's never going to work anyway, unless they're paying you big time money, which has to be a lot for me to change the way that I think. And it still won't be real because it'll just be an act. So as long as they're not any type of competition or anything like that, if they're just sharing their opinions with you, great, and they don't care about what you're doing, great. If they're too close for comfort, no. What about family members who judge me? I don't care. It doesn't bother me because I don't care. And once you get that attitude, you'll be fine. How many months dating to expect engagement? Years. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Are you open to marrying again? How would you go about an older woman? Well, I don't have that opportunity at this time, but I guess whoever chased me the hardest with the most money they made the best man. I don't know. Not in that situation. You're getting your toes done? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, good for you. How to inspire, motivate your husband? Do you? How would you flip from being a living girlfriend to a wife? Pack bags. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Pack bags with ultimatum after they got comfortable. All right. With a possible pregnancy scare. How do you feel? Sure. Do you use dream work? This is the wrong channel, sweetie. Um, you said pack your bags with an ultimatum and a possible pregnancy scare. You might get engaged that day. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. How did you act when you went freestyling back then? Do you just talk to the bartender if there are no men alone at the bar when you go? They talk to me, darling. I don't have to talk to them. I would just sit there, enjoy my drink, people watch, and allow things to unfold naturally. Yes. Sit there looking good. That's all you can do. Hopefully they have some music or something to occupy, your time with. Sometimes in certain places they'll have music. The bartender will speak to you. You just enjoy the ambiance and people watch. That's what I did. Mm, is it important that you? It's important that you started. Well, do you think body count matters? Only if you really killed some people. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, like I keep telling y'all, that word is ratchet. If anyone brings that up, dismiss them. or answer like I did. I've never killed anyone, so my body count is 0. Unknowingly, anyway. I don't know. Not directly. It could have been some other type of way, but no. What are your thoughts on Amber Heard? Did she level up or I did not watch any, thank you for the donation. I really appreciate that, but I haven't been keeping up with any of those things. Honestly, I don't know. People are going to argue back and forth about who's right or wrong. We already know how women think and we already know how men think. So you can't really judge people because we don't know the real backstory. That's all I can tell you. You don't know everyone's backstory. So everybody's a liar. Everybody does wrong. And sometimes they do right. And so perhaps maybe in certain situations, people have done wrong and people have done wrong previous to that situation. We don't know what causes people to act the way they do unless we know the whole story. There's always a cause and effect, so who cares? I don't judge people. As long as whatever the outcome is, it don't matter to me anyway, because I'm sure if everyone knew every detail on both sides, people wouldn't even care anymore. It's just silly. They are both crazy and sick individuals. Toxic attracts toxic. Maybe they might be turning each other back on, doing all that crap. I don't know. Maybe they miss arguing, but they had to argue in front of everybody. Who knows? You never know. Sometimes that's what keep people together, or wanting each other anyway. Y'all never know. Shira don't care about nothing. Yeah, y'all ask me about some celebrities and stuff like that. I don't really know. I don't care. I'm not a celebrity vlogger. I don't do all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. Whatever they did, they did. And hopefully they're both happy in the end. I don't know. How to deal with possessive men? Be a possessive woman. Show them how it feels. Okay. Sorry. Shira, you thought the same thing, but she's a good case study for you. Watch the highlights from him, see how he fell for the game. Hook, line, and sink. Girl, I could already, by the pictures that I saw of her, girl, she got them eyes. Them eyes is what, I saw a picture of her. Her eyes say it all. That's it. That's all I can tell you. Them eyes will tell you. Just look. Just go look at the eyes and you'll understand. Sometimes it's very simple. Okay. That's it. Just look into your eye. Just look into the eyes and you'll see. That's it. That's all it took. How do you deal with possessive men? You be possessive right back. Give them a taste of their own medicine. It's like, you mine. Every time they go somewhere, where you going? Where you coming back? Just be more possessive. They they're gonna be hurrying up, trying to cover up what they're doing to even be worried about what you're doing. To be possessive back. Um, that's right. What if your sugar daddy lie about not being married? Then lie about whatever you need to lie about. It don't matter. You know you finna lie. If they married, they married. Who cares? Like marriage ever stop people from getting what they want in this world? It didn't stop me. Honestly, I feel that most people abide by society's standards, morals, and rules, and probably more so than I do. So a lot of times my answers are going to go against society's rules and morals. And so either you're going to have to change your morals and views into what you feel is best for you instead of what society has put upon you. That's what I did. Okay. So honestly, I don't care. It never stood in my way. I I mean, of course it's not good news, but you can change things and create what you want in that situation if you're adamant about it. Mhm. Um, you said lie and get triple rent money from. Apply it in a way that is very useful, and um, never keep a mind that can't be expanded to get what you want. Like never accept rules that you didn't create for yourself. Um, and live by them and don't even question why. Okay, could you break the game down for us who aren't knowledgeable? Those eyes. Okay, when you see a certain type of eye, you already know that person knows that their eyes are quite alluring. And you can really capture people through your eyes. And when I say capture people through your eyes, it means they're your best quality. They're one of your best assets. And if you have beautiful eyes, men are naturally attracted to them, and they are very hard to find in many other people as a very focal point. So the eyes can almost often hypnotize you. So women with beautiful eyes, this is why a lot of women sell cosmetics and really play up their eyes. It's because they can create emotion just by one stare. They can cry and create guilt or sorrow. Your eyes are going to evoke more emotion in a man, and the more beautiful they are, the more that they're looked upon. So, y'all get y'all level up cosmetics. I have a liner, I have eyeshadow, I have mascara, I have brow. So, use all that you know. And like I said, a lot of stuff is very common sense, but people just don't think outside the box enough. And so sometimes you have to paint the picture literally and tell them it's the eyes, baby. Mhm. Okay, there you go. Use your eyes, play up your eyes where this is why there's so much money spent on eye makeup. Play your eyes up, baby. If your eyes aren't the best feature on your face, then play up the best feature on your face. Okay, definitely. Even without liner, you're unstoppable. Good for you then. You got the eyes, baby. Make sure that you know this about yourself and you use them as your tool. Okay. A lot of people know this. Um, Lips, second best simple lip gloss oil. You said you looked her up and the eyes are the only thing that look good on her face? Okay, that's what I told you. It's the eyes, baby. It's so weird that men are really that simple. And it's so weird that women are really that complex to they don't even know that eyes are very capturing. Capture them with your eyes, darling. Like I said, like if you're trying to get someone to cross the room for you, make brief eye contact, then look away. They want that feeling that a man gets when, or a woman gets, or whoever eye you're looking at gets when there's direct eye contact. It's like no other. It's a jolt. It's a shock. It's an electrical pulse. So use it. Do you think glasses make girls look better? It depends on the girl, but to if you like, a lot of men may have a fantasy about glasses or whatever. But I would say just depends on how good you look. You know, the better you look, the better you're gonna look with glasses. Okay, there you go. Shira, you're giving away our secrets. Yes, beautiful eyes can put us under a spell. Okay, Percy, I know you know. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's not a secret though. At least if I didn't think it was. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said used to be Bonetta, worried about reputation. Then reinvent yourself. Okay, reinvent yourself. That's why narcissistic people rule the world. Okay. Wonderful. Eye shape matters more than eye color, ladies. That's true. What are your thoughts on ASAP Rocky saying red lipstick does not look good on dark skinned girls? I don't care. He's a man with no cosmetic knowledge or experience. Maybe he saw a girl with the wrong shade of lipstick on and didn't look good on her. But maybe he doesn't know about all the different shades. Maybe that's why Rihanna had to school him and make lipstick for all colors. I mean, I think a lot of times people say stuff and then they're corrected later on by someone they would love to be corrected by. So I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking makeup advice from no man unless he is a makeup artist. Period. Or a drag queen. Period. Done. Okay? I would definitely not take advice from anybody that does not know what they're doing. Okay. And like if y'all like honestly, if women are constantly walking around looking for people to not like because they said one thing, then you might as well not like everybody. And I'm not sticking up for him. I mean, people have said some things in the past, in the future, and in the present that I don't agree with, but I don't walk around hating them because I don't care enough to hate them, or I don't care enough to bring it up from years ago because it doesn't matter. I'm focused on what I'm doing today. I think it only bothers people who somehow believe it. Well, if you don't believe something, it can't bother you. Just think about it that way. Former a nice girl turned into savage thanks to She-Ra. Oh, sprinkle, sprinkle, feminine allure. I appreciate you. Yes. Like a statement that people make about other people shouldn't bother you unless you feel it's true. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. It don't bother me. It ain't true to me. So it's not true at all. That's how I have to think about it. Okay. You don't wear red lipstick for years. What a mistake. That changed for me because of She-Ra. I'm never going back. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Get your red lipstick. I have different red shades that look good on every skin tone. I don't even care. Levelupcosmetics.us, baby. You said your schizophrenia caused you to drag looking makeup. You're a straight woman, and I'm worried about people will see you in public or something and think I'm into that. Girl, who cares what people think? There are women out here in drag and wearing makeup natural the next day. Who cares? Why do y'all care so much, man? And then people paying y'all bills? I could care less. I will wear drag makeup on half my face and no makeup on the other and walk around looking like, and what? I don't care. Y'all got to stop caring like that. People ain't going to remember you. Who cares? If you're going to wear drag makeup, wear drag makeup and be proud of it and look good wearing it. If you want to be more natural, then be more natural. That's what makeup remover is for. Y'all worried about the wrong thing. I'm worried about because I used to wear drag makeup, girl, then claim it. Be good. Love who you are at every stage, and you can't go wrong. Okay? I love all my drag makeup. I love all my wigs. I love everything that I've ever put on my face, body, whatever. I look good in it no matter what, and you can't tell me no different. And that's how it is. And I am not ashamed of anything that I ever put on, looked like, or whatever. I'll do it again. Because that's who I am. And stop caring. Okay. That's how you got to do. You said people low-key hating. Of course. They scared to high-key hate. Mm-hmm. Don't bother. You need to learn how to walk seductive. For who? You got somebody watching you walk? You freestyling out in public? Then you put your walk on when you want somebody to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not walking around Walmart seductive. I'm not trying to catch nobody in Walmart. If you use it when you need it, like I keep telling y'all. It's a tool. Of course, they hate. Most people hate themselves. Yes, a lot of people do, but I try to help them to get to the next level of not caring. It's like once you stop caring, you stop hating yourself. You know, um, because then you start to love yourself because you don't care what other people think of you. So you start to think higher of yourself since you're not constantly afraid of what other people are going to think of you. So stop caring what other people think of you and just be who you are. You have leveled up physically and mentally. You're ready meeting with someone from another country, spending. How you level this situation up to getting a monthly payment? Direct deposit, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Talk about direct deposit. How you don't like talking about money and all stuff all the time. You just want to focus on him. Okay. Maybe he'll do that for you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. You found me too late. Oh, you're on your second marriage with a baby. Your husband is a hard worker, but I still need to work because he wants to flip houses and he wants to build with me. I'm ashamed of my past. I said, girl, okay, you have a baby, and no, your job is that baby. So raise that child and tell your husband he can flip houses on his own dime. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And no man gonna tell me what to do. I'm gonna tell him what's necessary to keep me in this child. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all got it backwards. Girl, I don't care what he want to do. That ain't my problem. I'm telling you what he gonna do. That's how you have to think. Anyway. So make sure you know what you got to do. Not caring about what other people think was freedom for me. And it's sad that plenty of women hate themselves or their bodies because of what other people say. I know, like, It just makes me love mine even more. When I see so many people hating themselves, it's like, "Ooh, more love for me? Y'all hate yourselves that much? Wow, I must be very special because I don't feel that way at all." It boosts my self-esteem up even higher. And I think if you're going to look at other women and compare yourself to them and try to change to look like some type of image that is only popular right now, because the image is not going to be popular forever, because style changes, preferences changes, wants, influences change. So no need to go into, try to permanently change yourself because it's trending. Honestly, if you have to do all that, honestly, then what happens when the trend changes? And y'all have to remember, if you don't love yourself enough as you are, and how the best version of yourself that you can be or become, then you don't really love yourself. You love what other people want you to be. You love what you can enhance yourself to be on a level physically. Like wigs and makeup can come off. That's not a permanent change. You know what I'm saying? You can wipe this off and snatch this off and still be who you were at the beginning because you love yourself. Just like you can put it on to enhance your features or look like you want to look that day. But I would never spend time wanting to alter myself for another person's approval. If it's my approval, I already approve of myself. So there's no use. That's why I'm saying, like, if you really love yourself, then you love yourself completely. And that's when your self-esteem is on high. Because let's just say your self-esteem was low and then maybe you altered yourself in some way, and that alteration goes out of style. Are you going to hate yourself even more? Are you going to hide it? Are you going to be ashamed of it when it's no longer in style? Or when something else is trending harder? Not, maybe it won't go out of style, but maybe something else is going to trend harder. Are you going to get more things done? When does it stop? So I say, love you. And if you can wipe it off or take it off, great. If you have to alter yourself, think about the future. Think about the future. That's all I say. The future is definitely something to consider. Okay, there you go. He says, stare in the mirror and hypnotize yourself by your own beauty. Exactly. Look, I look good. Period. Point blank. If you don't think so, then don't pay my bills. Don't give me no money then. And it won't matter anyway. All right. What are the new level up standards? To do what you want as long as it's working. Okay. That's going to be all level up standards. Do what you want as long as it's working for you. And what works for one girl may not work for the other girl. Being blunt, like me, may not work for someone else because they don't have the confidence to go behind it. If you're going to be blunt, you have to have a sense of humor and the confidence to back it up. Okay. Otherwise, it's just not going to work for you. Some people have that quality and some people don't. Some people have to play innocent. Some people have to play the damsel. Some people have to, wait for the right moment to see if that person likes them enough to get what they want. And some people have to, be aware of their situation and, navigate it very carefully. For me, I don't care. I do what I want. That's going to be my attitude forever. And some people like it and some people don't. So the people that like it will be attracted to it. The people that don't will not. Done. Okay, so that's literally how I feel. That would be my new level of advice. Not everybody is going to have the same effects and the same outcomes. It's confidence privilege. Okay. If you say you're ugly, then you're ugly. Self-love and high self-esteem. There are ugly people with high self-esteem that people are attracted to. Maybe they have one good feature. And it's a lot of times it's self-esteem that really attracts people because, for example, if you're a man that can get any beautiful woman, that you want, then they all start to look the same anyway. Because they look the same to me. Go on Instagram and look at all the women, they look the same. There's no difference. I don't see no difference. They got them little baby hair. They all got the same eye makeup and lashes and wig. Okay, they all look the same. All right, wonderful. Now, what makes you stand out? Is it your personality? Is it your attitude? Is it that you don't care? Is it that somehow you're different? If you're different, chances are you're not going to look like a carbon copy of everybody else. So, first thing a lot of people are going to look for is someone slightly different or slightly off. Could be slightly classy, slightly strange in her sense of style. It could be her sense of humor. It could be something that's a little bit off from the carbon copies. And that's how you're gonna get that attention first. And then once they get to know your personality, then you don't look like everybody else. You're not no carbon copy. They try to scrolling through seeing the same thing, but with a different screen name. So you have to remember that it's not always about the standard look. It's about what else makes this person beautiful. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. But yeah, you gotta look good too. You can't just be like hopping on this, looking like Quasimodo, but you gotta look decent too. All right. Um, have I ever wanted to be famous? Heck no. That's why I don't use my real name when I write books or on here. I don't want to be famous. I just want to be me. Honestly, fame is fleeting, and it's the same thing as always trying to keep up with something that may or may not be necessary at the time. So I'm not gonna try to do all of that. Like, fame is too hard. I'd rather just be me and do exactly what I'm doing right now and still be able to live the lavish, luxurious life that I do without all the drama. Sprinkle, sprinkle. hmm My opinions and the way that I think does not allow for famous. Just think about that. I am against everything that society probably stands for. Not everything, but a lot of things that society stand for. Too many people will want to go against what you say. If they don't feel like it's a good idea, maybe somebody more famous or popular is going to say, no, that's not what I feel. And then you end up looking stupid. No, I said what I said and I don't care. Period. I don't need fame. I just need to say what I need to say. Period. I don't like handlers. I don't like people trying to edit what I say for PR purposes. I do what I want and that's it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I can't be tamed with no fame. Done. All right. You said no fame, just give me the money. There you go. Now I can keep the fame. Nobody want that. um, Even famous people don't want to be famous half the time. They just want to be regular. Okay. Um, as a medical student, I don't vibe with any other students as they are very masculine. What shall I do? I feel like nobody understands me, specifically trying to be a feminine woman. Then don't hang around other medical students or other students, or hang around some feminine women if that's what you want to do. I don't know. hmm hmm Have you ever thought about being a rapper? Yes, that's my dream. Oh my gosh, I've just, this 43-year-old rapper, here I come on the scene. Hold on, what are the requirements to be a female rapper? Everything that I don't believe in. Nothing against female rappers, but I ain't finna follow the standard of a female rapper. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They're very empowering with their lyrics, but at the same time, they have to present themselves in a certain way that the masses will accept in a certain way. And y'all know I don't care. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Uh-oh. Kill a boogie. Is that how you say it? Thank you for the sprinkle. Yeah. I like their messages, but I'm not getting ready to be no uh you know, stripper. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't you gotta be a stripper these days if you wanna be a rapper. The same thing. Stripping and rapping. The last female rapper that kept her clothes on was Missy Elliott. Okay. And she sang too. All right. Moving on. You say I sound like too much work. I know. Mhm. It doesn't matter to me. I mean, I think everyone is doing a fabulous job at whatever career that they chose, but not every career is for everyone. Mhm. You got to make your own way and do what you want. Once you start going, what? Okay, let me read some more of these questions that have to do with the topic. Hmm. Hmm. All I said was men should pay, and I still caused an uproar. I can't imagine how triggered they'll be if you were more. I don't want to be more famous. I mean, all women should be yelling, "Y'all should pay." It shouldn't just be one or a handful of women saying men should pay. It should be all of us. That way, it'll get done. Then this will be like y'all will go back. Y'all's kids will be watching this video. Why that old lady saying what? Why is that lady from a long time ago telling men to pay? They already paid. Yeah, I must have had it hard back in the day. Ooh, I can't imagine being one of them women that be paying. What the? Yeah, I must have been ugly. Let me be a history lesson, darling, about how things used to be and no longer are. Y'all fix it. Y'all shouldn't be triggering the men out there as well by making sure they pay. Mm. If a guy invited you on vacation but lied about my age, what do I do? He needs my age. Then this when you come through or book your own ticket and get the cash. Tell him you'll book the tickets. You got a discount code, and you just need his credit card number, or just tell him your real age. What he gonna do? Not book the trip because you're a few years older? That's silly. He probably lied about his too. All right. All right. Shira, may I respectfully ask why you don't want to talk about spirituality? Because this is the wrong channel. I have two different channels, and one is for my spirituality, if I choose to go on that channel today, and one is about the level up. Okay. I don't know if y'all know, but there are two channels. Two, one, two. So if you want to wait until I go live on my other channel and I will answer your question over there, then you can do that. Okay. There's no sense of mixing it all up because it won't make sense. There you go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. You said everything we're getting the bag, then we'll talk about it on that channel from a spiritual perspective. But right now, we're not on that channel, and y'all should respect that. That's why I separated it for two. Mm-hmm. You want to get points, so you need to book it yourself. Okay, that's a good idea. Get your points. Mhm. Tell him, tell him to deposit enough for you and his ticket, and you're gonna book him. But or you can come clean about your age. I don't know. Yeah, y'all hit the like button, y'all. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What? Get them likes up. Yes, appreciate that. Oh, you mean okay? How much should you share with others? None, unless they're. I wouldn't share none, baby, unless they already know. They ain't getting no extra information. What if they don't agree with it? You know how they say, don't talk about politics or religion. That's not something to bring up unless y'all are in a relationship. Then it shouldn't matter because if he didn't get with you because of your spirituality or your political view, then it don't matter anyway. All that stuff is just meant to control people. So if he don't agree with it, great. If you don't agree with what he agrees with, who cares? Do you like his money? Do you like what he can do for you? Do you like the conversation? Besides, if you can't connect spiritually and that's what you want in a person, then move on. But honestly, I really don't think that it matters when you're just trying to create whatever it is that you want. If they like you enough, maybe they'll learn what you know, or vice versa. Sometimes it's best to have your own personal spiritual journey. You don't have to drag other people into it. That's how I feel. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, Killer Bougie. I'm pronouncing your name all wrong, I know. Okay, you're a 23-year-old lady and you're looking for a man who's older than me, but most of these guys can't commit to me and they'll say I look young. Advice, please. Um, they're okay. So first of all, I don't know how old you're going for, but as a 23-year-old, a lot of men won't take you seriously for a commitment unless it's like, you know, unless they can see you as someone that they could be committed to. But most people know in your 20s, you're trying to have fun. And especially if they're men and they're not super old, they're trying to still have fun too. And do yourself a favor if you're trying to be in a committed relationship, go for much older or someone who's less attractive who's also looking for the same thing because they can't find it. So I feel like just make sure you know what you want and you're not wasting really good years of your life. Okay, have fun. hmm Um, he wants you to pick out some clothes for him because you be leveled up and he want to look leveled up. Girl, pick out stuff that makes him still look but okay enough for you. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Say, this is what I like you in. Get him some stuff that's out of style, but that you still like. That way, at least he's a little bit still off. Yeah. All right. Uh, you were into the same thing. You're 28. You get told you look 20, 21 all the time. You have to dress more conservative. Yes. Conservative. Yes. Dress more conservative. That means you can't order from that. A lot of them stores online, you look like you got something going on with yourself. Business wear. Um, or nice dresses that are at a decent length and aren't skin tight. Um, you said you was called controlling because I do what I want. Well, oh well. At least you getting what you want. I don't care what they calling me. If are they calling you broke yet? Then it doesn't matter. All right. Don't get called broke. That's a real insult. All right. Your cousin is a dusty and he really be using the poor young girls. They be paying for his life. Well, girl, then he obviously knows what works. You said, ladies, stay away. Okay. How do you avoid imposter syndrome when leveling up feel like you deserve what you want? Okay, I don't know what imposter syndrome is. And if you already feel that you deserve what you want, then you're gonna have it. Um, so y'all can tell me what imposter syndrome is, because I have no idea. Is it when you think you're someone else? What's a good way to manifest the man you want? Um, just focus on that person. That it doesn't mean that you're gonna have, but maybe a type of person. And if you know them and that's the closest one, then that's going to be most likely what you're going to attract. Okay. Okay. It's when you feel like you aren't deserving of what you have or your current role. I don't feel like, I think if the longer you stay in something, the more you adjust. You know what I'm saying? Mhm. So the longer you have something, the more it feels like that's supposed to be yours. So I feel like, just, adjust to it by being able to, remind yourself that it's yours. I mean, some people might feel like that with a nice car, but after a while, after you get a new car, after a while, it's like, oh, that's my car. It's the same feeling. Mhm. It's like getting a new car. At first, you don't say, "Yo, this is the nice car. I can't believe this car is mine. Wow." Then all of a sudden, you're like, "Where my car at? It's dirty. I need to wash it." It's your car. Smell like your perfume. It has your little straw wrappers in there you can drop. That's your car now. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So just get used to it. It just takes time. Adjusting. All right. You see married men approach you more than single ones? Duh. Why wouldn't they? Y'all act like something didn't changed. These men don't like when you have children. It don't matter. You don't like when they have kids most of the time either, but y'all still ended up being together. They may not like it, but that don't matter sometimes. It's funny, like a lot of people say what they don't want, what they ain't gonna do, and but they end up dealing with it anyway. Especially when it comes to children. So who cares? People jealous of how you look, your relationship, etc. Advice, thank you. I don't care what people think. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That means you're doing something right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Should we be ghosting or getting closure when we decide to move on? Um, Whatever one you want. Which one makes more sense to you? Hmm. How do I stop caring? How did you achieve that level of uncaringness? I guess the best way to explain that is, like I said, it's kind of like, okay, the best example I can give is kind of like if when you're doing a project. Y'all remember in school when they used to give a group project and everybody always had an idea or something that they wanted to put in but weren't willing to do the work. And so they just want to put their 2 cents in but didn't want to do any of the work. So I feel like, by doing all the work yourself and putting your name on the project and turning it in with no one else's name on it and saying and writing on the top, I worked alone, um, is the level of uncaringness that people will drive you to. Okay. If you did not contribute anything, if your opinion doesn't matter because you're not putting in any money, not doing the work, not paying these bills, then you get no credit. Goodbye. That means your opinion is void and null and is no longer needed or necessary. Do your own work. So I feel that is how you remain unbothered. And if you feel like that, okay, if you care what all these other people think, you gonna go do the work, and all they're doing is telling you their opinions and what they like and what they don't like about the work that you're doing alone, then who cares? Close your ears, do your own project, put your name on it, turn it in, baby. When they get a zero, then they'll realize that their opinions were unheard and you don't care because you sitting there with A. And they're over there looking stupid. Okay? Just make it feel like that because a lot of times people are like, well, how do you reach this level of unbotheredness? Because it is what it is. It is what it is. You're caring too much for zero reasons. You're not getting anything from caring. So why care? You're not even getting the satisfaction of it. Just do what you want. When you show you care, they don't any more effort. Exactly. Like, I don't care what you think. Then write it down, put your name on it, and turn it in. If you care so much, write a book on it. I don't care. Write a book on it and sign the autograph for me. There you go. It's called self-love, exactly. So the more you care about what other people think is because you care less about what you think. Their thoughts automatically become more important than your thoughts about yourself. Therefore, you're living to please them and not you. And if you become a people pleaser, then everybody else is pleased except for you. So you please yourself and be who you are. And if they can't handle it, tell them to get in line. That's all you can do. All right. But even if I can stop showing that I care, I can't help the emotion of caring. Wouldn't you say it's suppressing you? Then stop caring literally. Stop. Who cares? Like, I don't know what to tell you, child. Like, maybe it's just your personality that you care, but I don't. And so I don't know how to. So I can't tell you how to stop. I don't care. Like, some people say it's insecurity. If you can't stop caring emotionally, then start caring emotionally about something else, like yourself. You know, if you care what other people think about you, then ask yourself, what do I think about me? Why is it that I care so much about what other people think? What is it about me that makes me care so much about what this person or that person thinks of me? What is it? Do I want to please them in some way? Am I a people pleaser? Am I this insecure person that just wants to people please all over the place until I can't emotionally figure out why I can't stop caring? Hmm. Perhaps it's because you don't care enough about what you think. I think whatever. I do what I want. Literally. All right. You wish women would stop being so desperate and feeling as though they need validation outside of themselves. Exactly. A man recently paid $100 for your number. You friends on him because he's too young, but he still wants to pay me. Is his computer program. How can I benefit from him? Um, very strange. Girl, he playing a game with you. Just ask for more than $100 next time. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah. Um, what if we who care so much about what are just emotionally insensitive and scared to step on someone's toes? Girl, you better step on them toes and spin on them and go hee hee. Get it over with. Sometimes you just can't care enough to think like, okay, if you're gonna step on someone's toes, then step on their toes. Maybe maybe they toes got bunions and corns on it at this time. Let them get to the pedicure place a few times before you do all of that. I don't know, but your timing will be correct. What it is. There you go. Mhm. Mhm. Let me read some more of these comments. Okay, so another way is you said these girls care way too much. Is that here? Yeah, and you got to ask yourself how how many men are walking around caring what you think about them to the point or to the same amount as women walking around thinking about what other people think about them. It's a lot less, I'm sure. Hmm. So stop doing it. It don't matter. Like you, it's a banner. In fact, the less you think about how much someone thinks of you, the better off you are in their eyes, anyway. Hmm. You're right on the cusp of that. I think this live has helped you get there. Keep things to yourself. Share with whom provides me equal value. Okay. Um, you said my videos, you need to stop caring triggered you in a good way some years back. All right. Good for you. Because some people just really do. All our exes want us bitter and ugly, prove them wrong. Okay. Well, you can't really be bitter if they didn't bring out the bitterness in you. Sometimes it takes a little bit other, a little bit more. Some men don't even put enough effort in to even get you to be bitter. So they have to do all that first. If you don't put enough effort to make a woman bitter, y'all weren't even together. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't even count that relationship. It don't count. You try to older guys, 30s, but it's bad. They end up telling me I look young. I'm even thinking of going for younger guys. Just want to get some stable away. Okay, so dress older, talk older, use a older vocabulary. You know, if you're trying to get older, because a lot of times if you look too young and act too young and sound too young, they're just going to associate you with that. So you gotta do more. Um, or date someone way older who wants you that young. Like, um, it's a shame people see people like Shira as stuck up. What we were witnessing is self-respect, self-love. It's real basic elementary. Yeah, exactly. Um, yeah, a lot of people feel like I'm stuck up and full of myself, but so you want me to act insecure, care what everyone thinks, and have a bunch of weird insecurities so that you can feel okay about your own insecurities. That makes no sense. if you can't feel the same way I feel, then try. That's all I can tell you. If you don't feel the same way I feel, then try. Don't be mad at me. Just be mad at yourself that you don't feel this way. And then try. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, I see J Boopsy. Right. Risona. Sprinkle, sprinkle. The members. Y'all join to become a member on the homepage of the YouTube. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all get special emojis and your little name highlighted and shout out. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Why can't men act selfish, but us women can? We can do whatever we want. It just depends on why you're not. Let me read some more. Super attractive guy keeps giving you mixed signals. I'm average looking. And are you average looking? Do you think you're average looking? Girl, average can be turned up. Girl, get you a wig and some new lipstick. Levelupcosmetics.us. Oh yeah, y'all. So all my products that I'm trying to put together for y'all for Level Up will be here by the end of the week. And so maybe by next week, y'all gonna be able to purchase something new and exciting. And I'm gonna try to package it up really cute and have a little theme with it and see if you guys are gonna get it, okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. How do I feel about dealing with a man who smoke? Smoke what? Weed? Cigarettes? If it's cigarettes, no. That stank. All right. I need to re-up my lipstick and eyeliner. Yes, girl, get you some eyeliner. I got all this eyeliner sitting here waiting on y'all to get it. Come on, this is what I got on. Oh, look at that. Let me go ahead and get my little link out so y'all can go ahead and just go get it. I'm gonna send y'all the little discount link as well so y'all can save some money. This goes to every item in the store. And you'll save a lot of money at checkout. So you're welcome. And if you can't find something, just type it in the keyword section. Eyeliner, lipstick, whatever. It will. And I also sell stationery, so you can get your Level Up journals and pens and beautiful accessories that you should have already. If you don't, I have black and white polka dot. I also have pink. So you can get your little journal on. You can also replace the inside book when you're finished with it. It comes out. This is vegan leather and has a little magnet. So y'all go get that. And if y'all are new, you definitely get y'all some lipsticks. Ooh, this is this is a really good summer color for summer. It's called Corset. And it has these little really pretty stars on it. I don't know how many I have left, but I still also have my reds, my siren, my rake, my charmer, which is a really pretty pink nude. I have the Level Up Coven liquid lipsticks that last 24 hours if you like darker colors. And then I'm coming out with these two new items very soon, so y'all get those. Very excited. You said Siren and Unbothered are your faves. Yes, Unbothered is a really pretty nude, and Siren is a beautiful red. Okay, so how do you start your Level Up journey? By deciding that you want to change for yourself for the better to get the results in life that you would like to have. It has to be mental first, okay, and then the physical follows. So, what can you improve as far as your physical appearance that will allow you one step closer to having the life or the lifestyle that you desire? Let's start there. Some people is just plucking their eyebrows. Okay. Some people got a unibrow and need to pluck the thing. Okay. Some people have no eyebrows and need to start drawing them in. Okay. It could be one thing, just or some people just, maybe you start off with a manicure and a pedicure if you don't normally get them. Maybe you start off with doing a hairstyle that maybe looks a little bit different. It could be one thing and then you just keep going. What's the next thing I can do? What's the next thing I can do that I'm comfortable with? Don't ever do anything that makes you uncomfortable because it's not going to feel genuine. So go slowly at your own pace. There is no rush unless you are in a rush. Go slowly at your own pace and do maybe one or two things a week that improves you mentally or physically or both, depending on which one you need to focus more on. Okay. Makeup, baby. If you need to learn how to do makeup, start watching makeup tutorials on YouTube, getting your tips. You don't have to always buy the expensive products in the beginning. Use the cheap stuff to practice with, and then once you feel you're good, then level up your makeup. You know, to level up cosmetics if you can, or some other high end brand that you feel like you would benefit from. Um, or drugstore makeup is really nice too. I mean, they're basically competing with the high end makeup, so they're gonna have to be really good still. So make sure it's within your budget and all those type of things. For leveled up look, should you do lip gloss or lipstick? Whichever one you need. There are different ways to look leveled up when you're going different places. If it's nighttime, I suggest a lip color. If it's daytime or early morning, lip glosses are nice. So whatever time of day. It also depends on where you're going. Sometimes a lipstick is more appropriate than a gloss. You said you heard homeless man is trying to get with women now? Girl, they go clean up at the YMCA and pretend like they available. Okay. That's silly. If you see handsome men, it is already a huge red flag. Mhm. Do you have a tutorial of this look? I probably have a tutorial of a lot of different looks on my beauty channel, which is a Shira Star. And it's like another YouTube channel where I do hauls and makeup. And I haven't been on there a lot lately, but there are lots of tutorials there of me doing my makeup live and things like that. Um, what type of level up literature would we find in your journal? Well, you would have to definitely join the Level Up Patreon because we do journaling prompts there and we write about different things. Let me find it for you guys. Through the journaling prompts, we also do live videos sometimes and like movie night. I haven't done anything lately and I need to, and I also need to do a giveaway on that Patreon very soon. Last thing I did live there was like girls night, beauty night. I did a face mask and probably facial skincare stuff. I don't know. But there's PDF books in there for you to read as well. There is different posts that I post, some live videos, and just a bunch of journaling prompts on level up topics and things like that. So definitely join. And I think if you're a member for longer than 3 months, you get a sticker, a level up sticker or SheRaSeven sticker or something mailed to you. So definitely do that. And also, if you sign up for the top two tiers, you get a monthly letter. Like I handwrite you a monthly letter. You just need to put your address and stuff in the um, info, and I'll write you a letter on some really cute stationery. And if you want to write me and tell me a little bit about yourself so I know what to write about, that would be great. And you can even write me back. So, yeah. Um, you like my Patreon? Thank y'all. It's great. Appreciate you. I'm gonna let the Patreons pick our next live activity. Maybe y'all will definitely want to participate more. Let's see if we can do. Maybe we'll watch a movie or something. Um, yes, a lot of you guys have probably gotten about five letters from me. Okay. After social interaction, you often start thinking and analyzing how I behaved and get really critical of yourself. How do I stop? Don't care. Like you did what you did, man. They don't like it, then they don't like you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because if you start doing that, you're gonna start doing that with everything. Like, why didn't they like me? What is it that I didn't do right? They just don't like you. Move on. Or if they never said they don't like you, and you just too worried about it, and maybe they really do like you, then stop thinking about it. I'm not gonna think about it. I'm just gonna be who I am. If you talked too much, maybe because you were nervous, you told them your whole life story. That's just a lesson that you learn not to do the next time. Most mamas, boys love masculine women. You noticed, okay? Well, that's great for them. It's a red flag if you like so much in the beginning. I think most people are infatuated with each other in the beginning, so I don't think that it's a red flag. I think that you just have to control yourself and know that that's only what it is. Okay, there you go. Let me read some more of these. Mhm. Like my teacup, sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. The like should be very close to the same number as the people in here. Otherwise, that's a red flag for me. um, so get them likes up. I want to see like keep them going. Even if you don't like it, hit the like button. I don't care. I said what I said. Just hit it anyway. Hit it like it ain't the like button if you don't like it, but hit it. Like. Yes, get those likes up. Is it a red flag that he is promising to take care of me and my kids? It's been 3 weeks. Girl, it's a red flag that you believe him. Sprinkle, sprinkle. To me, that means you send him all your bills and see if they get paid on time. That mean to me. When are you going live on your other channel? When I get there, darling. You want to know why men of certain zodiac signs are attracted to you? I don't know, but I don't get into the zodiac stuff, baby. It's because you got a nice personality that may click with theirs. That's the best thing I'm gonna tell you because I don't get into the astrology stuff. I don't care enough about it. Yeah, I'm gonna get what I want regardless of the signs. That's how I look at it. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. The signs is in my way. So obliterate them, darling. Um, y'all, that's another thing that I talk about, like on this channel and the other channel. If you allow something to put limits and boundaries on what you want and let it stand in your way, then you don't really want it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm do what I want. This guy you met a year ago told you he loved you within 2 months and wanted to marry you. Shaking my head. Bug, Ted flag, right? Oh, red flag, girl. Did he pay your bills? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Words and actions need to go together, okay? If the words and actions don't go together, then don't believe the words. That's y'all's red flag for y'all. What was one of the biggest lessons you had to learn the hard way? Um, the biggest lesson that I had to learn the hard way was you can't help everyone. Not everyone wants to level up, and not everyone needs your help or wants your help or will accept it if you are willing to help. So you just need to say what you say, and whoever it's for, they will hear it. So that's the one thing I learned. You can't help everyone because not everyone is even sure they deserve your help. So, you shouldn't have to deal with all of that. You just say what you say and move it all on. If they heard you, they heard you. If they didn't, they didn't. There's no use in trying to force or convince anyone into anything. If they want to take your advice, they will. If they don't, they won't, period. So that's the thing that I've learned. Stop trying to help everybody. If they want help, they'll help themselves and seek it out, maybe through your advice or through other people's advice. But at the same time, there's no need for you to hold their hand and drag them. Mhm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Listen while driving Uber 2 hours a day for extra income. Your older man thinks you at the doctor. He don't have to know nothing. He's so silly. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, say what you say and move along. Exactly. You said zodiac also include. I don't care about any of those things. Y'all keep trying to bring up the zodiac. If you want something, none of that stuff will matter. If you want to get along with somebody, you'll find a way. None of that stuff matters unless you want it to matter. You know what I'm saying? Unless you want it to matter, that's what it matters. If you don't want it to matter, it won't matter. Y'all got to keep thinking about that. Like, what did they do before people knew their signs? They did what they wanted. Period. Promise you. Um, you have learned actions are more important than words. Yes. You said as long as your birthday come before his. Dusty's coming every zodiac. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, are they gonna give you what you want? If not, move along, sir. Base it on that. Where's the financial zodiac? You gonna give me what I want? Then the dollar sign is your sign. You can't get if them two signs don't work out, then they're not gonna work out. Pound sign, dollar sign, whatever other weird monetary financial sign that there is out there, all them signs. That's gonna be the zodiac of the finance, baby. That other stuff don't matter. I don't know what. It doesn't matter. You got the dollar sign, you got the pound sign, you got that other sign. Then we can work. Yes, that's what y'all need to be worried about. What signs in front of them numbers? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Ah, he said what? He said he's not shelling out cash other than dinner. If I don't give it up, what would you do, girl? Go eat some. Go eat your dinner and tell him good night. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They go on your next date. How you doing? Um, Good night. Thank you for dinner. Bye. But it's only 8:45. I gotta go to bed. It's early. I mean, it's late. I gotta wake up early in the morning. I gotta put in extra hours. I ain't got no sugar daddy over here. I gotta put in work. Y'all have a nice night. Be out somewhere else right after. You ain't. You know what? Thanks for the dinner. Ask him what signs he get along with the most. Then choose that sign. What? I don't even care. I'm not asking nobody that. I don't care. You gonna get along with me if I want you to. Period. How do you guys see financial records? Google, yes, y'all know how to Google. Some men think paying on the first date is disrespecting himself. They want to get to know the woman first to see if they actually like her first. What do you think of that? That's how you get to know if you like her on the date, food that you're paying for. Time is money. If you asked her out, you pay to get to know her. Time is money. Sorry if you feel disrespected about that. Then someone taught you wrong. Get over it. If you can't afford to date, do not date. Save your money. That's all there is to it. Save your money, baby. Save your money until you feel like you got enough money to actually go date someone to get to know them. There you go. If they feel that way, they broke. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, men should have a dating budget worked in. Yeah, sure should. Start saving up. Instead of going to the strip club, put your money in the dating fund. Skip the coffee drive-through. Put that in your dating fund. Do something. Sacrifice. Shoot. Women do it all the time. Look, it's a new outfit or some makeup that's coming out, new wig, whatever. They skipping lunch that week if they have to buy it. They skipping the coffee line in the morning. Go get their nails done. Well, if they have to. Women make sacrifices all the time. Y'all can make a sacrifice to start a dating fund. I don't see anything wrong with it. If you have to start a dating fund, then you probably ain't gonna get no date 2 and 3. But at least you can make it to there. Okay, at least you'll make it to date 2 and 3. And then you'll get to know her that she like money, and then you can start all over. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Unless you might meet one that don't care, then you might be lucky. How do I get your level up to the next level? I already do my hair, my makeup every day, and dress elegant. Then, whatever the next step you feel is the next step, do you even know what it is? Do you have an idea what that next level could be? And whatever that is, write it down and do one thing a day that gets you towards it. Rich men see women as another object to buy. Okay. Well, when you're priceless, then, buying something takes a long, long time and a lot of investment. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You remember when she would call it bean juice? Oh, coffee, yes. Bean juice dates. The next time he says he wants to take care of us, I'll send him my cash app with a request. Exactly. You can start right now, right here. Put your money where your mouth is. Otherwise, take care of yourself, literally. Sprinkle, sprinkle. A gentleman will be a gentleman. No need to play silly games. True. Uh-oh, refined life. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You just want to say thanks. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl, whatever. Appreciate that. Thanks for thanking. Right, male, female, if you ask some, right? So happy I found your books. It led me to your channel. You're definitely a blessing. Oh, yeah, sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all get my books. Sprinkle, Sprinkle, sprinkle. If y'all are definitely, most of y'all probably already have my books. But like I said, I'm almost done with my next book, and we'll see when that's. I have to feel it. I have to feel the ending to wrap it up. If I don't feel it, I can't finish. I can feel it. Actually, it's not a big deal how to end it, but it's gonna be good. Um, you are out here testing women. You are being tested as well, and will get ghosted. So it sounds like a win-win for both parties. Who out here testing women? Yeah, y'all can't test women because we be testing y'all right back. Y'all won't even know it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. A low value man doesn't value his time or money. Low value men spend money like water because they have no idea on how it much it takes to get money. We just call them Dusty. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle over here, baby. Um, it's much funnier. Y'all know I don't like all the like extra terms like dusty. That's the term. We have a sense of humor on this channel. We use funny words. We laugh. We have a good time. It's not so serious over here. We're more relaxed, and we're able to laugh at others as well as ourselves. Okay, so there's no need to be all extra serious. We're not dusty. That's the term. Okay. All right. You ain't it ain't tricking or low value if you got it. Exactly. She'll listen. You got something to say. Well, you should have said it right then. I would have an audiobook. My voice is soothing. Can a Dusty be changed? Only if he changed himself. Uh-oh, petunias. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Big thanks, you're gonna change my life. Girl, change your life. I'm just gonna talk and you gonna change your life. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said Applebee's is where you take the kids, not a date. Girl, my kids won't even let me take them to Applebee's. They start protesting. I don't even think my kids ever been to Applebee's. The closest they've been to Applebee's is Olive Garden. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Kid too spoiled. The closest my kids have been to Applebee's is Olive Garden. Because that's true. All right. How to avoid negative, sarcastic people. I don't know. Like I like them type of people. Not the negative part, but the sarcastic part is kind of funny. Maybe if they can just get rid of the negativity, the sarcasm would be even better. You said would a Dusty and a Pick-me be a perfect match? No, because the Dusty would want better. Sadly. Sadly, it should be the other way around. But usually the Dusty wants better, a better woman. The Pick-me will most likely want to be picked by anyone. At least the Dusty be trying. Sadly. Thank you, Sprinkle, sprinkle. Why are Pick-me the way they are? I don't know, but I feel like they just got wrongly taught or educated on what they should want or deserve in life. So perhaps that's what misleads them. That's all. Everybody may have felt a certain way at some point in their life. They may have been a pick-me at one point in their life. But as they learned to value themselves more, they became less and less of a pygmy. So it's not like you are going to be permanently that way. It's just a level that you're on before you realize what you truly deserve and what you should accept and what you should not accept. Um, so it's only a phase and it's temporary if you figure it out. Hmm. You said sarcasm all the time is highly low vibrational. Do you know? No, I don't know any of those people. I told you I don't watch other people on YouTube. Y'all sorry. Y'all can't. I mean, it's, people can say a lot of things, but I don't watch. I watch stuff that I'm interested in. You know, like things I could learn from, and so I'm not going to be watching other people that do what I do or something similar. I watch stuff that I learn from. You were taught if a man, um, what is it? You were taught if a man can't take care of you and him, he's not worth marrying. Good for you. Um, okay, let's see. They would they worried about she ain't worried about them. Exactly. Like I do what I do because I've been doing this. And so it doesn't really matter. If they're nice, great. If they're not, I would never know. It's like it's none of my business what other people think about me. It's only what I think about me. Right? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Nothing's gonna stop me from doing what I do. And if I'm helpful to other people, that is wonderful and great, and I truly appreciate it. But at the same time, I tend to focus on what it is that I'm focused on, and that should be enough. Okay. You don't know how you found this channel, but you're thankful. Oh, sprinkle, sprinkle. Well, it's better late than never, right? You have a boyfriend and he's really respectful and truly loves you, but he talks about building a future together. I love him very much. I want to be taken care of. What should I do? Then tell him right now. That's not how you feel. You need to tell him how you feel about how you don't believe in none of that. If he feels the same way about you, then he'll adjust what he feels because he's the man anyway. There you go. I'm not don't fall for the okie doke. I keep trying to tell you, do not fall for the okie doke. If he wants you, he gonna do what he's supposed to do. All right. He's gonna do what he's supposed to do. If not, then why would you want him anyway? Sprinkle, sprinkle. I can't look. If you don't believe in this, then we can't move any further. Because only thing I'm building is my closet, the wardrobe within it, and the makeup collections. If that's part of building us, then that's the only part I'm contributing, darling. Let's build some clothes. We'll build my wardrobe and my makeup collection. Oh, and my wig collection too. Don't forget that. Oh, you can help build the jewelry collection, sir. But I will be building my hair collection, my makeup collection, and my wardrobe collection. You can build the rest. All right. Okay. Thankfully, your therapist encourages you to have the man of your dreams and lifestyle you desire, not a 50-50 nightmare. Girl, say it. I will fire that therapist quick. As soon as she said, I gotta go, bye. You ain't the right person for me. If I was ever at a therapist and that was suggested, I would walk out. Not even give her my insurance. You's a fraud. Who you work for? Anyway. Is it true that men who provide usually want us is superficial and can never be true love? What if you want money and love? Um, I feel like if you're a certain type of person, they will see you for who you are. And usually people aren't 100% superficial. That's a front because they don't want you to see the real them. If they feel comfortable around you enough to show you the real them, they will. Mhm. The same with the woman. We're very superficial until we feel like a man deserves to know the real us. Like, I'll act stupid and dumb and superficial until somebody deserves to see more. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get the better part. Not until you earn that. So sometimes men do the same thing. Anyway, I'm almost done with this video. So if y'all have any more really good questions to ask them now. Because I'm getting ready to go. I said, what do I think about this new generation and hookup culture and how is it affecting dating? Hookup culture is for those who want it, and for those who don't want it, then they don't consider it culture at all. So it just depends on what you want at the time. Honestly, that's been going on forever, except more people just want it now, and or they feel like it is something that they have to do because it's quote unquote culture. But at the same time, your needs and wants and desires override all that culture, and so it's what you want. Doesn't matter what other people want. So it's only there if you are following trend, and when you decide that who you are is not that, then you put down your standards, and if they can't reach them, then good luck. Maybe they can get some high heels, some platforms, or climb a ladder or whatever. But at the same time, it may also make them rethink their choices and what they're doing, and if following trend is that important or necessary, or something that is holding them back as well. So by being who you are, maybe you can help other people come out of that culture. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. What age is a good age for sugar baby? How can I be a sugar baby? Girl, is the age that you need money at, okay? The legal age. The age when you tired of working. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't know, child. The age that's legal when you tired of working. That's the only age I can think of. Any age in adulthood, yes. Look, Layla Cat, sprinkle, sprinkle. Should you wear high heels? You 5'11", girl. Why you? Unless you're dating someone super tall, that it won't even matter. I would say opt more for lower heels or flats. Yes, some cute flats. It's summertime. You can get away with sandals and stuff like that now. Um, definitely. And in the winter, you can wear some cute boots. And if you have to wear a heel, you can wear a shorter heel. You don't have to wear a wedge or something lower. If you got long legs, you won't need heels. I I got I have long legs. I was looking at my picture the other day. I was like wearing this shorter dress, and my legs are like so long. I'm like, dang, my legs are long. I had on sandals, and it looked like I had on heels. My legs were so long. That's the good thing about having long legs. If you got long legs, you really don't need heels unless you want them. All right. Um, can you make a man you have already started having sex with more generous while dating, or is it better to just move on to the new target? Um, I don't know. Like, if they really like you, then they're going to be generous. If they don't want another chance, then they're not going to be generous. It's up to them. You don't have to sit there and wait if you don't want to. Just move on or allow them to show you what they can do. All right. Um, I should have done modeling though. Girl, I was too busy. Too busy getting this money. How do you feel about starting your level up with Shein? It's expensive to start. I feel like start where you can afford. Another part of leveling up is also prioritizing things in the correct order. You can't be leveled up if your priorities are out of order. You know what I'm saying? So I always tell women, like, if you can't afford to level up, work with what you have until you can. Okay. Keep your priorities in the right order because you can't level up if you broke and everything is out of order. You're not leveled up. You're just at somebody's level that you can't afford. Okay. Level up with what you have and what you can definitely afford without going into debt. I always say that. Don't go into debt trying to level up. If you got to do all that, you leveling down. Get somebody else pay for it if you have to, but don't ever go into debt to try to level up. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you want to, if you can afford it, if it's within your price range, you're gonna have to buy clothes anyway. Buy clothes that look leveled up. Don't go out of the way to do that. Mm-hmm. Right. Level up means owning your own, not using other because it's not yours. What? I think leveling up means getting to the level that you want to be at. You can get people to give you gifts. If people give you gifts or want to take you shopping, that's part of your level up as well. Um, and also, a lot of times women feel like, well, if I didn't get this on my own, it's not really mine. Yes, it is. You got it by being you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You say it's a dust bucket in the comments, girl. Where my pledge at? Where my dust? Where my dusty duster? Feather duster. Where my microfiber towel? Uh, who the who the heck done put? This is weird. All right. Will a very fat dude be a good provider? I'm sure he will, and a good dinner buddy. He gonna give you some food. You could eat the bread, girl. Eat the bread at the table, or oh, oh my God, y'all on fat men. I don't know. I've never dated somebody that like that big before. Not in that way, anyway. I don't know. Like, yeah, no, I don't know. But I guess it sound like y'all gonna be eating good over there. Um, hey girl, so I told you about me manifesting that sugar daddy, and now you want to know how to get to the next level, like asking him for money or whatever. Girl, if he ain't offered you none, and you hadn't told him about something that you trying to pay for, work on, work towards, and he hasn't offered to help you, he ain't gonna help you. Period. Okay. You gotta when y'all talk, y'all need to talk about stuff you trying to do, you planning for financially, what you're saving for, why you don't have time, and you got to focus on here, and you can't speak for very long because you're busy trying to do this, and that, so you can get your money. If he doesn't offer to help you or give you anything, he don't want to. If you're saying, oh, you know what, I just got a flat tire, I got to figure out how I'm gonna, you know, rent a car, get my car to the shop, do whatever, pay the tow truck. I need, I'm trying to, or I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to start my business. I need money for, this, and that. If he doesn't offer to help you, he's not. So if you've given him all the hints and clues, and you've thrown all the hints and clues that he has not volunteered yet, then he's never going to. Okay, because if he really likes you, he'd be trying to impress you and hop on any way he can add to you. Okay, because I promise you, that's the way the conversation should go if it's going that direction. If not, he's literally going to just drag you along and make false promises if he's not the one that's offering after you've done told your stories. Okay, bona fide, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you for your individual wisdom. And you got you 75,000 in close this weekend. What? Where my girl? What you gonna do? You start your business with that? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You paying some bills? Congrats. All right. Appreciate that. Men with means are confident. They will ask you what you like. Exactly. What's what? Okay. Smart move. Exactly. So to show out bona fide. Yes. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get your monies. So make sure you're always, you know, sticking to your standards. Because sometimes these men, they'll date you until you figure out they ain't gonna give you nothing. And then after that, it's up to you. Because sometimes, sometimes women don't even need nothing. I know there's a lot of women on my channel who got money, and they say, I don't really need money from a man. I just want to date somebody that's on the same level as I am, or got some money who won't be asking me for money, or some people just want a non-dusty at one point. And at least when holidays roll around, or Christmas, holidays, whatever holidays y'all celebrate, at least you won't be buying your own gift. Some people just want somebody that is not less than financially than them, and that is very understandable. But you also have to know that you don't always have to rush to pay for everything. Allow the man to be a man sometimes, and if they offer and say, I got you on this, or let me gift you, then allow that. Don't use your money as a way to separate yourself. But ladies, use your money as a way to say that, I don't need you for every little thing, but when it's your time to shine and come through, you better shine and come through, sir. Okay. And that's pretty much it. You don't have to constantly pay for everything if a woman already has everything, but when make it count when you try to impress her. Make it count when gifts are in order. Make it count when you want to impress her and make her feel some sort of way. Something that she can't do for herself or won't do for herself. It's not always about you got to pay for everything. Sometimes it's about making sure that you can afford to pay for something, and not just interested in a person, but you also need to be interested in being able to support them if needed and necessary. Okay. I find it, if you don't make men pay, they don't appreciate it. Exactly. If you don't make them pay, they don't want to pay. They get used to not paying and pulling out that wallet. So, if they ask you out, they're paying. If they want to take you on a trip, they're paying. Period. Um, just because you have money does not make you the man. It makes you the woman with the money, and the man with money also has money, and preferably more. There you go. So thank God you're spoiled in that area. If not, what 100 pounds much due to? You think I should change men? I don't know if you can, like, charging men for your number. I don't know what that's all about. I mean, if they're constantly asking for it and you think they're dusty and that's your test to make sure that they got some money, um, perhaps, especially if you're very young and that's something that is cute and things like that. I think that only works, if you're very attractive and, or younger. But once you get to a certain age, or you're really not trying to be bothered, it's kind of a way to deter men, but also a way to attract them and intrigue them. So if it's working for you, continue to do so. When it stops working for you, then maybe try a different approach. Because a lot of women use that and some don't. It just depends on how you look, how old you are, and how attractive you are, and what type of man they are, or how old those men are, and if they're intrigued by it or not. So I say, if it's working for you, continue to do whatever you need to do. Because you're getting what you want. Definitely. Okay. Let me see what other questions I can see. Never ask for money directly. Okay. Like I said, if you know the answer is going to be yes, it's fine to ask because either you're trying to get rid of them or you're knowing the answer is yes. That's the level of confidence that you must have when directly asking for something or demanding something or putting your standards out there, that you know you're going to get it. And if you don't, then oh well, nothing is lost. So that's when it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? So that's not like when you're meeting new people and you can take them or leave them. And a lot of people will use that technique because it's more intriguing. Like, dang, she don't even need me. She could care less if I talk to her. She's charging me for her number. She must be special. She's not a pick Misha, And so if you charge for your number and someone gives you money for your number, most likely if they call you, they're going to be more serious about dating or whatever than someone who got your number for free. You know what I'm saying? So it just it depends. So make sure you know what you're doing and why you're doing it, and the psychological effects that it has on people that did ask for your number. So it's more than that. It's a game sometimes, and the game is how bad do you want me? Let me see. And if they don't, then they're not going to pay for your number. They're going to look you crazy, and you already just dodged a bullet because they can't afford to put their money where their mouth is, and they're not man enough or bold enough to step up to the plate that you have put out before them. So obviously you're not going to be their type in the first place. So it's a tricky situation. Most men will give you the money for the number and then use the number and then try to impress you. So either way, you're going to get what you want. Left alone because they're broke, or insulted by your level of confidence, or impressed on a nice date, and the dude will probably be more serious because you charged him $100 for that number. Okay. All right. That's it. If you had 1,000 women, which women do I choose the best, right? I don't know. If you had 1,000 women, I don't know. Can you count that high? Can you focus that long? Is your attention span that long? I think it's which women want you back by what you can do for them. The number will go down. How many women can you afford? That's your question. How many women can I afford? Definitely not 1,000, right? You can narrow it on down because how many women can you afford? Men always think, oh, I have all these women, but then when those women start coming with reality, like children, expenses, and bills, how many women do you have then? None, because you can't afford none. You got to think about that. How women come with a lot, and if you can't afford them, then definitely they're not yours. They are just women who might have looked at you, thought you were cute, but knew you couldn't afford them. That's about it. How to tell a salt daddy? I don't know. They can't give you no money. They don't listen when you tell them you in need. They brush over the questions. They might give you $5 because they don't got no cash. They always going to the ATM. Their card thing don't work. They lost their wallet. They have a lot of excuses mostly. So, I mean, okay, let's see. Never spoil one woman. Okay, can't spoil one woman. Okay, Shira, please talk about dealing with men with anger issues. They haven't seen anger issues. You better fake one. If you see how angry they get, you better get angrier. You better make them scared to get upset. Oh, you want to see angry, huh? Honestly, if you see anger issues in a man, like for me, I'm gonna laugh because it's funny that I can make someone that upset and that I can control them through triggering their anger. So I'm going to take some notes and write down that trigger. Like, okay, so this is what makes you angry. I'm gonna use this later on. I need it. I'm gonna be taking notes. Like, what triggers his anger? Okay, so make sure they angry. I'm gonna trigger that anger in front of the correct people. So, like, okay, so Trigger this anger real quick in front of this girl he trying to make eyes with and flirt with. Let me go ahead and trigger this anger so she can see he cray cray. I'll deal with him later. Okay, all you're doing is teaching people, all he doing is teaching you how to trigger him. Period. Okay, that's all I would say. Okay, he is triggered. Taking notes. He probably has multiple restraining orders. Okay, sue him. What? A 8-bed versus a basement? What the heck? Oppression in what? Sue him for, okay, y'all are just talking. Y'all are asking. Your husband keeps living his dirty dishes in the seat. Next time I'm gonna put them in his car. There now we both mad. Girl, that's funny. You started to think like me now. I like that. Yep, get them dirty dishes, put them in his car. Or wrap them up in a nice gift and present it to him. When he opened it up, it's gonna be his dirty dish, and then you go wash them. Or hire a maid, because I am not the one. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Be- he won't do that again, I promise. And if you start gifting him his own dirty dishes, he's gonna be bad. Put him in a nice wrapped gift. Just buy paper plates, girl. So you can't wash some dishes. Here goes some paper plates. There you go. If it's pots and pans, hide the pots and pans. Don't let him use them. Where are the pots and pans? Same place. You know what? Where's the dishwashing liquid? Where's the dishwasher? When you need them. Oh, they're right there. There you go. You're gonna have. You're not gonna wash dishes. Then you're not gonna use dishes. Period. If your husband leaves dirty dishes, you need the maid. Exactly. You've had a maid, but she doesn't come over every day. Okay. Well, then you better save up them dishes for that maid. If you don't want to wash them. A lot of times, like usually one person will like washing dishes more than the other. And so whoever likes washing dishes the most, that's who need to wash them. If neither one of y'all like washing dishes, then y'all better learn how to rinse each individual dish and put it up in the dishwasher. Okay. There you go. Not all women participate in feminism. Okay. It depends on what y'all's definition of feminism is. You know, I'm not finna cook and clean and wash dishes for somebody that's not paying me or sleep with them. Period. I don't care if we married or not. Honestly, where's my money? If you're not contributing to me, if I have to pay any household bills, I'm not finna do no household work. Here, sprinkle. I don't know what the definition of that is, but it's not called stupid. I know that. It's not called dumb. So that's how I feel. If you don't feel like, if you feel like you're being taken advantage of, then don't do it. Okay. What? Use the dishwasher then if you're a housewife. That's not what a housewife is. A housewife is somebody who lives in the house and they have the title of wife. It doesn't mean maid. It does not mean dishwasher. It doesn't mean any of those things. It means you live in that house and you have the title of wife. That's all it means. It doesn't mean you cook or clean. It doesn't mean you put stuff in the dishwasher. It just means you are married and you live in that house and you don't go to work for no other man. That's all that means. If you want to add, anything like any type of job description, then you need to put in some money. Okay. If you want to add to that description and have it become a job description, then you're gonna have to put some money. on there as well, because that's all that title means. I stay home. I'm a wife. I work for no one else. That's it. A homemaker, homemaker. They make the home, homey. So that could go as far as decorating, making things look nice, doing whatever you like to do to make your home feel like home. Okay. Cleaning, cooking, laundry, and all that kind of stuff is extra added bonuses that people do and can do on their own. Everybody can wash their own dirty drawers. Everybody can wash their own dishes. Everybody can do their own laundry and clean up behind themselves. Or y'all can all hire a maid and be good with it. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't mean that that goes to a specific person because those are jobs. Okay. So those are not included in the title housewife or the description of a housewife. If you're getting paid, you have no say. Just saying. Okay, so if you're getting paid at your job and your boss tells you that you don't have a say on how you're treated, you're going to go for that? Literally? Don't make no sense to me. Or are you going to go complain? Or are you going to go say that's not fair? Or are you going to say, oh my gosh, I'm being discriminated against? Or no, I'm not doing that because it goes against my personal morals. If someone pays for you and you can't say nothing, then you better be collecting that money silently and saving up so you can go be with the other person that you really care about. Okay, that's usually how it is. If someone is paying for something and they feel like, oh, I'm so great and grand that you can't say anything, that means their money is short. That means they base their own value on being able to pay some bills to have some control over someone because they can't control anything else in their life because they actually do have a boss who they have to say yes sir or no sir to, and they fear that any day they can lose their job, so they better take advantage of the person that's benefiting from their little chump change. Okay. No, it shows your weakness very fast. And when a woman sees your weakness, she will never respect you. If you're saying, "Well, I'm paying for everything, so you need to do what I say," that is the first sign that a woman will never respect you. Once those words come out your mouth, she will never respect you. But she'll find a way to get that money though. But she will never respect you. She'll feel like you're a loser and that you get no respect anywhere else. Therefore, that's why you're demanding it from the person who's supposed to love you. But since you're using money to hold above her head and dangle it to get some respect, that means you get it nowhere else. And so then it makes you look even weaker. So men, stop saying that. It makes you look weak. Okay, it makes you look very weak. Like you can't get respect nowhere else in your life. Okay. You said then she will be with the pool boy. Why do guys pressure girls to send news? This guy asked me to show my breast. I texted him no. He texted me one pic. Girl, send him somebody else's boobies. That's what they out there for. Just go on Google, girl. Google boobies on Google. Screenshot it and send it to them. Let them be happy to see somebody else's boobies. In fact, charge them if you can. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Charge them for somebody else's booby pics. Get your money and keep your bra on. All right. If they that stupid, they deserve to get dealt with like that. Okay. All right. How can I manipulate my married professor at university so I get treated better and have to look good? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Look good every day. Make eye contact. There you go. He'll treat you special. All right. He'll think the mystery behind it. All right. Make him want you, but you don't really want him. But you do make brief eye contact, so he thinks that there's a chance for some reason. Let him have his fantasy in his mind, but also keep it mysterious. Okay. That's what I would do. You're gonna give me my good grades. Why should I have to clean up after grown men? I don't know. You shouldn't. Mhm. And I don't know why people do. Y'all crazy. Why do people pay when they live in the house with a grown man? I don't know that either. I'm still trying to figure that out. Okay, somebody tell me if they figure it out. I need some advice on discipline. Well, what kind of discipline, girl? Would you recommend starting a YouTube channel as a side hobby if that's what you want to do? If you're like some people can't handle YouTube. If you can't handle criticism, if you can't handle what people think about you, if you can't handle stupid questions, if you can't handle a lot of stuff like trolls, do not get a YouTube. Or if you do get a YouTube, it will help if you go live a lot, like I do. It may help build up um, your unbotheredness if you just don't care anymore. That old little Miss Sprinkle Sprinkle boyfriend that you live with believes he does so much for me. He doesn't pay your bills, wants me to show more. Girl, bye. Tell him, just start laughing whenever he starts talking. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl, if you sleeping with him, you doing more than enough. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. You doing too much, actually. If you even sleeping with him and he ain't paying all them bills, you doing too much anyway. That's what you need to tell him. Look, you a grown man. I'm sleeping with you for free. I'm already doing too much. If you need me to do anything more, here go these bills. Pay these bills and see what I do. And then cut them off in the bedroom till he pay them bills. And then he will never complain again. Sprinkle, sprinkle. In fact, he might even try to avoid you around bill time. Okay. All right. Um, I'm not dealing. I don't care. Like that's why I'm saying, if he got the nerve to talk to you like that, he, he won't be getting no more, and he gonna be getting these bills. And I'm not contributing to that household ever. You grown, you over 18, you ain't my little cousin, little brother. I shouldn't be paying a thing, especially if you sleeping with him. No. Okay. He needs his trash bags put on the curb. Y'all silly. Literally, like, what are you doing? It's crazy how many women I see supporting paying for a man to stay with them. I know, girl, don't you know that he can't, if he tried to go somewhere else and get it for free, chances are, I mean, if he got it for free, he's not going to continue to stay free. And also that, you know, you can do much better and not have to give anything for free. Okay? For thousands of years, grown women meant wife being looked after by man. Working feminist women are a recent phenomenon. I would not associate, and this is the thing that I don't agree with about feminism. I won't associate working women with feminism because sometimes men leave and you have no choice. So I would not pair those two together. Or sometimes men go leave and be with somebody else and then try to come back. I would not compare that to feminism. Women work because they had to. And if they were totally provided for and treated great by the man that they were with, and they said, I still want to go out and work for some other man and leave my home to go get this money, then great if she wants to do that. But if the man doesn't take that as, okay, well, maybe I need to step up my game and go do more now, and, since I'm the man, then why were we oppressing women in the first place? You know, if you're threatened by a woman, then obviously you're not man enough. And number two, if you feel like working has caused feminism, then would you rather her be poor and not getting what she needs in life? I mean, that makes no sense. The only way I feel like feminism ever became a thing is when men weren't treating their women correctly and made them want to see what else there was out there to be had because they're not happy where they are with who they're with. Or they just did not feel like marriage was some type of goal to look forward to when men are doing much, much more. So if all you can say is, oh, my plan is to be married as a wife versus, oh, I want to be, the president of the United States or whatever. If you don't have those options, then you're going to want more. So women should have always had those options and never have been oppressed in order for feminism, the way that y'all are explaining, to have never existed. In order to, the reason why there's feminism is because men oppressed women because they were a threat. So if there was never a threat, the laws would have always been equal from the beginning. People only exclude others who they are threatened by. Okay? So it ain't my fault that women are so much better, that they have to be oppressed with laws. It ain't my fault. Don't be mad. They should have all started out equally. None of this would have been an issue. You said also applies to race. If you have to oppress anyone, it's because you're threatened by them. If you're not threatened by somebody, why you spend all that time and energy making laws to oppress them? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Don't be threatened. I'm not threatened by anybody. Do what you want. I don't care. If you do it better than me, I'm gonna clap for you. If you don't do it better than me, I'm gonna ask you why. Done. Seeing rich men long distance, he's paying for your passport visit first. First visits me soon. He want to commit to me. Ask I do the same. Should I trust him because he's investing? He's 32, we're 31 days older than me. Girl, bye. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He paying for your. Why don't he come visit you then? Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm not going to hop on no plane for nobody. Passport ain't that expensive. You coming to me, baby. I'm not. I ain't gonna do all of that. You come to me. I'm too cute. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You like me that much? Come on. And you could pay for my passport, and then we could go somewhere we both want to go. That's how I'm thinking. I'm sorry. I can't. Like, wow, you really want me to board my animals and pack some clothes and go through all the trouble of getting my passport, then making travel arrangements overseas or wherever you live just to meet you in person and then come all the way back and put all my entire life on hold for you, sir? Yes, I'll do that for you if you pay me this much money first. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I got 18 dogs I need boarded. I got time I have to take off work that I need paid because them bills don't stop coming. And then I'm gonna need, I'm gonna have a list of you to pay on top of that passport because I'm not gonna do all that. If you want me, come find me. Come to my country. You do all that. Don't you got a passport? No. I'm the woman. I ain't finna put in all that work. I don't care if you rich. If you rich, come on. Okay. I can't. I'm not. I won't. Okay. You better decline that, girl. Unless he lives somewhere you've been wanting to visit for a long time. Yeah. I'm all of a sudden gonna have to be a bunch of animals that have to be boarded. Yeah. I don't hear 18 dogs in the background. They outside. All right. He might be rich in his mind only. Exactly. How can I stay mysterious when people ask questions like, what do I do for a living, where I come from? Make it up, baby. Have you a little piece of paper and write down all the answers to those questions before you go out on a date so it comes out naturally. Okay. And they don't have to be total lies. They can be half truths. Like, where you come from, Earth. That's probably true. Okay. What do you do for a living? Work. If you got a job, you be working. Okay. Um, what do you do for a living? I work. Where are you from, Earth? They might laugh and find it funny. No, for real though. Okay, well, the United States, if you want to narrow it down. After that, it's getting too personal. But right now, I'm residing here in this lovely city, whatever the name of your city is. And what do you do for a living? Well, I'm working right now, but I really don't want to be working too much longer. So I really want to start my own business. And if you can donate anything to, my business fund, I highly appreciate it. Sorry, I asked. Wonder Woman, babe, girl, sprinkle, sprinkle. How you doing? When I ask where you're from, I say heaven. That's a good one too, girl. Indirectly asking for money. Ha ha ha. Ha. Okay, yes. Is it okay to move on to cousin of former sugar daddy who doing more already? Girl, you done already moved on. Why you asking me? Sprinkle, sprinkle. He already doing more. You done moved on. If he doing stuff, you're on your way over there. Oh gosh. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mark is crazy. Do you think it's better to act bougie so that the guy can try to meet your already high standards that have for yourself, or act a little damsel in distress? Both. Mix it up. Why you gotta choose? Be both. Like I just did. I'm bougie. Yes, I do work, but I prefer to have my own business very soon. So if you'd like to donate anything, or invest with no return except for a thank you, I'd highly appreciate it. And when I open my business, I will make sure that I thank you. Ah, they don't know what thank you means. It might mean something dirty to them. It might be a thank you card to you. You don't know. Um, Hi, Shira. Thanks to you, you're leveling up, looking good, and working in a posh area now. What to do next? Keep looking good, girl. It's gonna unfold naturally. You're gonna you're gonna attract whoever you're gonna attract, and it's gonna be when the right time is. Remember, quality over quantity. You said I'm a scam artist. I like the word artist, and most people think that having your own business is a scam because they are only used to working for other people. So I can understand why you would feel like I'm a scam artist, but honestly, I'm just an artist with businesses. Because you can't figure out how to make money, don't make me no scammer. It makes you maybe you just need to pay closer attention to get your notes out and start taking some. Mhm. Everybody always thinks somebody a scammer who got a business. That is crazy to me. Look, learn how to get some money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And I don't mean clocking in. All right. And clocking in is a real scam. You go to work for 40 plus hours and come back with 3 digits on your check and wonder why you mad. Don't be mad. Learn. Mhm. We are in the scam and loving it. Okay, look, if you think clocking in and getting your 40 hours in and coming home with 3 digits on your check is legit, then keep going. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, my work is such a scam that I be getting paid. All right. It's all it also is a scam when men come up to you and tell you a bunch of lies, but we still be talking, we still be responding, don't we? All right. hmm So 3 digits. Oh my God, I'm so late. So, yeah, okay, let's get rid of this jealous person because we don't like her. Yes, we gotta get rid of the jealousy. Jealousy is not good for people. It just makes them look uglier. Okay, you don't want no more wrinkles. I can tell you got wrinkles. Okay, I do take it as a compliment, and I feel like if you got to come on my channel and say a bunch of negative stuff to make yourself feel better, I'm gonna help you and remove you and allow you to go think about what you did and why you feel that way about yourself. I could tell you broke and mad, so go figure out how to get some money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Hmm. I don't know. Well, okay, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm gonna go to my other channel now, and since everybody wants me to go in there who is also subscribed there, I gotta get my other channel on. So see y'all later. Also in the permanent comments, definitely tell me what y'all want to see next or what topic y'all want to discuss next, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.